We need like a fucking open, bro. Like a pow. Like a bang. Like a
What? Like what?
Like, I don't know, man. I'm telling you, this show is gonna change throughout the next couple of like if we somehow manage
What
to
kind of an open? What do you think?
we're gonna do something, man.
Something like
I don't the fucking roller skating DJ. Hey, welcome to the
welcome everybody.
I don't love your morning DJ. Welcome to the show.
I think you should start this one off.
No, I mean it's better. I'm not saying. See,
Well, start us off.
I know that I'm not the right guy.
Yeah, start us off. That'd be great. This is how Tim would start the show.
Welcome everybody to the Dope City broadcast. Go ahead, all right, go ahead. 3, 2.
Yeah. Welcome to the Dope City broadcast. I'm Matt Bellak, joined always with Tim Hanlon.
Tim Hanlon, we're coming to you from Hollywood, California. To the Dope City broadcast.
Another episode, another day, another recording live on a Thursday. This will be out on a Friday. Days are blurring together.
I don't even know what day it is.
I'm officially kind of losing it.
It's getting to you?
It's getting to me a little, like...
This is the one thing that gives me, like, a little bit of structure in our life. And I don't know, we're taping this on Thursday. It comes out tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we tape at 4:30. He was still asleep at 3:45.
Come on, man. I got up at like 2:30.
I had to wake him up.
I was up late last night. I couldn't sleep.
Time doesn't exist anymore.
I know. That's why. What does it matter?
I have one thing on my calendar every week. It's
Once a week, it's to be here. Yeah.
We almost missed it.
We made it.
We did.
Oh, baby, we made it.
We were almost late to a walking distance appointment at 4:30 in the afternoon.
I woke up today at 2:30, watched a little bit of that press conference that was going on.
Yes.
And
got to keep up to date with the current affairs.
All the nonsense, and then took a shower, came here,
and here we are.
So
for the people.
What's been going on this week, man?
It's been a crazy week, man.
Still looking at dogs.
Yeah. Oh, we if you guys we've not stolen any homeless dogs.
No.
We're going through the process. You know?
Well, we got approved to foster, so we can foster a dog now. Here's the thing, though, dude. So we want like a smaller dog. Like we don't want to get a big dog in the apartment.
Here's the thing. You got approved to foster a dog. Who is vetting the people that are adopting a dog that
Wait,
you got passed?
You don't think I can take care of a good boy?
I'd start you with a hamster first.
It's not that hard to take care of a dog.
Like if you could get a hamster the last 30 days, then I'll trust you with maybe a cat and then a dog.
I bet you it'd be harder to make a hamster live for a month than a dog.
For sure.
That
was a trick question. Yeah. I've never had a hamster.
Make a goldfish last for 6 months, and then you can get a dog.
No way. Yeah. No way.
Dude, I had a goldfish last legitimately almost a year.
I had one die on the way home.
Yeah, that's how most of them go down. Like most die.
You give the guy $2.50 at the pet store, and then you throw it in the toilet when you get home.
See, you got a pet store one. I got one of those carny ones.
Oh, from the fair?
This one was tough.
Ooh, what did you do? To like throw a dart?
Like a ring toss thing or something like that.
And they give it to you in a bag?
Yeah.
And you have to carry it around.
Dude, so luckily I got it like towards the end of the day. And like
luckily.
Literally, well, thank God. Because it was only like a half an hour left. And then I got it home. Dude, the thing lived for almost a year.
Nice. How old were you?
Oh, man. Child.
So what was your life? Was like every day you wake up and you're like, I got to feed the goldfish?
I'm not going to lie to you. I didn't really give a fuck about that goldfish, dude. It was
like very resilient.
I was excited that I had it for like a day. And then I was just waiting for it to die.
Did you name it?
Yeah, I don't remember the name.
Goldie or some stupid.
Don't even remember the name. I had a small frog named Bob.
When it died, were you upset? Were you broken?
No.
Honestly,
I think it lasted a year. It could have been a week. I was 8. I don't remember.
In 8-year-old years, like if it made it through the weekend, it's like, oh my God, it lasted a year.
It seemed like it was around for a long time. Like we had to buy multiple rounds of fish food. I remember that.
Okay, so you ran out of fish food.
I remember vividly being like at least 4 different times. You're like, we need to get more fish food.
So but you were also 8 taking care of fish, so you had no idea like how to ration the food. You just probably dumped the whole jar in every day.
You know what's weird? You can kill a fish by overfeeding it. I guess
that's on the fish, bro.
Well, what if
the species doesn't know to stop eating before you die? That's the natural selection.
What do you think happens to human beings? Okay, so same analogy.
Pack on a couple, but if you eat yourself to death,
yeah,
like those 600-pound
Okay, think about this: a goldfish, in comparison, a goldfish What, a full life for a goldfish is 30 days?
See, if you're human and you eat yourself to death, that's the least sad funeral ever. Like no one at that funeral was busted up because someone died of weighing 1,200 pounds, man.
Yeah, it's definitely a choice at that point.
Yeah, no one gives a shit.
Although now, some people would say food addiction is like a disease. There's Overeaters Anonymous. It's not their fault. They're victims.
No, I'm sorry.
You're not buying it?
First off, if you're this is who I do. There's some other people to blame. If you're 1,000 pounds and you ain't left the bedroom in 3 years, and someone's bringing you food,
they are.
That's a murderer.
That's a murderer.
That's accessory to a crime. Don't you think?
I don't hate that rule.
I made it up. It's not a rule.
I like it.
It's not a real
I like
rule.
that law.
But it should be.
Call it the Hanlon law.
Leave my name out your mouth.
Yeah,
Unless you're choking on it like a ham sandwich.
All right.
I don't want to be of all the differences I want to make in this world. I don't want the law that if you overfeed a 1,000-pound spouse, you get a
and
jail.
you're not even like a fat guy, so it'd be weird to be named. But
like Tiffany's law or something.
Yeah, but like Tim's law, Timothy's law.
You get like a hamburger alert. Everyone's phone goes off. Someone's eating 1,400 calories a day.
What? I mean, so what's the alternative, though? Let them just die? If someone can't get
They're
out of
not going
bed...
to die. No 1,000-pound person dies of starvation.
Also, that's not a problem that happens overnight.
No.
You don't just wake up and you're 1,000 pounds.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Someone helped them. They haven't left the house for 3 years. Someone's bringing them.
Think about this. You know how much money it costs to get to be 1,000 pounds?
Yeah.
You got to be eating
You're not working. You're not working. You're just consuming.
And you got to be eating $100 a day of food. Less.
What if the spouse? What if that's part of the spouse's like long game plan? Like, I'm gonna feed this person.
I think you're better off with like a little rat poison every day than like a fucking.
Yeah, but that's easily trackable.
Sure. Is it? Yeah, I guess so. Toxology.
Yeah. You got to use a lot of rat poison to kill a pounder.
That's a real long con. To just have someone eat Papa John's so they die.
Perfect crime.
Because you hate them that much.
Perfect crime. Well, nowadays with everybody locked up with their spouse, I'm sure. Can you imagine all the scheming that's going on?
Maybe that's
how many spouses are just wives are just looking at their husband going, put some fucking rat poison in this soup tonight.
Maybe that's why Elena's been cooking so much. She's trying to kill me.
You got to get now you need a parakeet, not a dog. You got to feed that shit to the bird, see if the bird lives.
That's what happens?
Yeah, you never heard that? A canary, right?
It's a canary in a coal mine.
Canary in a coal mine.
Yeah.
But you can also feed them like some bad chili.
You can't feed a fucking parakeet chili.
You want to live or not, bro? Yeah, I see the way she's side-eyeing you when you turn down.
What do you think the bird's going to eat like a filet mignon?
It'll taste it.
It doesn't have teeth.
You ever seen an animal turn down food? They eat anything, man, except a grape.
It's not true.
You ever seen
you ever throw a dog like a fucking carrot?
Yeah, dogs will like
paw it around. And then
but a carrot you don't have to test.
You can put
safe. You can't
put poison in a carrot.
You can't put poison in a carrot.
What's your deal with carrots? You think carrots is like superhuman food that makes you like be able to walk on water? Just a fucking carrot. It can kill you.
Carrot is a superfood, man.
Yeah. Carrots can fucking kill you, man.
Well, this got off on a weird tangent.
So we might get a dog. You know,
we've been approved. The paperwork is in motion. It's gonna get passed as soon as we go back on the road.
I think having a dog is essential at this point. I like labeling things essential and non-essential.
Dogs are definitely essential.
Essential.
If ever anyone needed a service dog, it'd be right now. Keep them sane.
Yeah, something to do. That's why, dude. Like, it's weird. Like, I look outside, I see everyone walking their dogs, and that's what made me get the fever.
It gives you an excuse. Gives you a reason.
Plus, it's like
purpose.
Who's mad with a good old boy hanging out?
Oh, he's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
I love dogs, man.
I do like dogs. They're essential. I want to get dogs. You can get dogs. You can get dogs like weed and stuff like that too.
They have CBD. Not
CBD.
Weed.
Okay, sorry, but
so we went to the. Speaking of essential places, we went to the. There's a dispensary right at the end of our block.
That's essential.
Matt got his $1,200. Was immediately on the way to the dispensary.
It didn't last that long.
He's down to 1,050 within 14 minutes. How much did you spend?
Oh, like $80.
Okay, all right, that's fair.
No, not even. I mean, like $55.
Mnuchin said that the $1,200 should last you 10 weeks.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
10 weeks?
He said 10 weeks on $1,200. I was like, you don't know Matt.
That's $120 a week.
Yeah,
you can't live on that.
That's bad math. Yeah, he's also worth $300 million.
Jesus Christ.
So, anyways, we went to Maddie took me as his +1 to the dispensary. So we walk over there.
I'm never taking you again, by the way.
I had a time in my life.
It's terrible.
And so we go in, and it's open.
Yeah.
Because it's essential.
Very essential.
And how late did it open? It's not 24/7.
10p.
10p. Mm-hmm. All right, that's fair. It should be later, though. What time does it open in the morning?
That's the only thing that sucks. Like, I don't know why weed dispensaries don't stay open later.
They should not be 9 to 5. I can tell you that.
No, this one's open till 10. But like, people think about like people leaving bars and they want to go home. Like, I'm out of weed. And like, I'd be open till 2 a.m.
Is it always open till 10? That's not like COVID hours?
Yeah, I think 10.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Did they pass legislation like you can sell like all this like you can sell beer but not before noon on a Sunday?
Maybe.
And all these stupid rules.
That's the dumbest law in the world. It's like and
it's the worst law ever.
We'll get back to your dispensary thing, but just to cut in, I was in Minnesota once, and this is years ago. I don't know if they changed the law, but this is 8 years ago. Go there to watch a Bears-Vikings game, and we have a hotel right in downtown Minneapolis. We get up Sunday morning, and we went to like go buy like liquor to like pregame for the game. They're not selling any liquor. The only thing they'll let you buy is what they call 3-2 beer.
Oh,
meaning the beer has
like
to be
Kool-Aid.
has to be 3.2% or less by volume. So they're just selling like 4 different brands of beer that are 3.2%. So it's dumb because now it's like, all right, if I want to get drunk, I'll just drink 30 of those. You're not stopping like the
right
whole,
now you're just bloated,
and it's only on Sundays.
Drunk and bloated.
Because like there's this fake.
So the rest of the time you can buy regular level alcohol.
Buy booze, whatever you want.
But Sundays
it's only 3-2 beer because it's the Lord's Day.
What are we doing?
I know.
Who votes on that?
This was like 8 years ago. This is like 2012. This is like modern times.
I was in Valdosta, Georgia. No alcohol at all on Sundays.
Yeah.
Football Sunday in Georgia is like, that's a religion. That's a church right there. You go to a sports bar on a Sunday.
What is that supposed to stop?
No alcohol on Sunday. In that.
Wait, you can't buy it like in a bar?
No, I was in a Hooters. You couldn't buy beer. I'm like, oh,
how's the talent in a Valdosta Hooters?
better than you would imagine.
Yeah.
It's pretty strong, man.
All right.
Yeah, it was pretty strong.
Yeah, why not, man?
And I was sober. Those were
I mean, you
hot
can't.
wing goggles.
You'd think in a Hooters, but I guess people go for the wings. What are they going to Hooters for?
Not the for the wings. Yeah.
Not the beer, not the wings. What could it be?
But yeah, no, they had, and then the like if you go in a convenience store there, they run the chain cable through all the freezer doors and they lock it up, man.
So stupid. That's like if a weed store was like, we're only selling
weed till 10 p.m.
No,
yeah,
like
exactly the same
but that's
thing.
like on Sundays we just sell this really weak weed. Like we just sell like
it's just CBD.
Yeah.
Or regs.
But it's like they'll just give you like
sticks and stems.
We're always selling the swag on
sticks and
Sunday.
stems on Sunday.
It's the Lord's Day.
Yeah, no.
Only
push.
swag. So stupid. I thought you almost got in a fight with a security guard when we went to when we went to the weed store.
So
that's what was
there's of course they have to regulate weed. It's so lame now, man. Don't you wish you lived when you just had like a weed guy that would sneak over and you watch some MTV and he'd sell you a bag of weed?
Yeah.
Now you got to go to the store.
Till that guy doesn't answer his phone.
Yeah, so square. So we walked to the dispensary and because of everything that's going on, they only let one person in at a time. Or if you're with the dude, they let you in 2 at a time. I don't understand that rule.
You're my
but I'm like,
one.
oh no, I'm with him. They're like, all right, you're cool. But they took my temperature.
You've never bought drugs before, have you?
No,
you don't know like the vouch system with a buddy. Like he's cool. That's what happened.
If you just say he's cool,
me.
you walk in.
Yeah, he's with me.
Well, yeah. So no, I'm with Party Marty over
Party
here.
Marty.
Like, oh, okay.
Yeah, all right, get in there.
Come on. Anyways, real high regulation. So, but they take your temperature now to make sure that nobody sick is coming in the dispensary, and the guy takes it with like a gun.
Yeah,
they just point this little thing at you, and he takes my temperature, and I said, "What is it?" And dude says it's 85. There we go. I was like, I don't.
You're like, because you're like, what is it? He goes 85,
and it was like I questioned him, and the look of confusion on him when I questioned him, like. I'm sure that guy doesn't know what it should or shouldn't be. You know what I mean? He's just he's following the guidelines.
He goes, that's the outside of your body. And you go, so what does that mean in relation? He's like, I have no idea.
I said, so what should it be? And he goes, I have no idea. And I said, did anyone test high today? And he goes, no. Yeah, I don't know who's calibrating your thermostat, but
that's all right.
If I'm reading 85,
it's a doctor at a weed store, dude.
It's not even a doctor.
Security guard.
They put the
hey man.
They put the medical checking on the security guard.
Yeah.
Not even the fake doctor in the back that Skypes you a weed card.
They don't even have that anymore.
God.
You don't got to play the hangnail game anymore. You just go in there and. But yeah, it's a security guard playing doctor with a. That's just so stupid. 85 degrees. You'd be dead, right? That's
hypothermia
That's
for
for sure
right?
dead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just means you're super chill, bro.
You're cool.
You're cool. Get in there.
Come on in.
I don't know. Whatever, dude. Thank God that they're still open, though.
I think it's great that it's legal here, man. Then you go in there, you bought your weed, you were happy, you're much easier to get along with.
You don't think it felt safe? Everyone had masks and gloves on, and there's temperatures.
Actually, inside it seemed completely sterile and
very
nice.
clean.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool.
Yeah.
But I just don't have a lot of faith in the security guard taking our temp outside.
I mean, at least he's not making like a TikTok video or something like that. Well, did you see these nurses that make TikTok videos? Everyone's mad at them.
This is the thing that's driving me insane. It's nothing.
I don't care, by the way, that they're making TikTok videos. I could care less.
There's nothing I hate more than these choreography dances. It started with the wedding videos a couple of years ago when some girl's getting married and she gets her dad to do a Michael Jackson Thriller dance, and then Uncle Larry's in there, and I can't stand. I hate it.
I fucking hate weddings.
I hate the choreographed dance. And now the new thing is, God bless the nurses and the ER doctors out there doing their thing. But I've had shitty jobs before. I've worked 12, 14-hour shifts. I've never stopped in the middle of a long shift to take a TikTok video with all of my friends and do some stupid-ass dance to the Migos or whatever. It drives me insane. And by the way, you're not getting a lot of sympathy from me. If you're in the middle of this, go help someone or go home. I don't know. It doesn't bother you? It drives me insane.
So people are mad that nurses are doing it. I'm more just mad anyone's doing it. Like TikTok. People are mad specifically like, oh, we're getting... Because I read this whole article. Like, we're getting lied to that hospitals are so overrun, but nurses are taking TikTok videos. That's
not a good look, right?
I don't know. I don't care. Well, maybe they're at a hospital in Wyoming where there's fucking 2 cases or something like that.
Then I don't have sympathy for you anyways. Just do your job. You're in Wyoming.
I feel like
someone got bit by a cow. Take care of that.
I feel like my beef is more with TikTok, period, than nurses doing TikTok.
TikTok in general is the worst thing that's happened to society in the last couple of years.
I don't like it.
It's just terrible.
I still don't totally know what it is.
But I can still understand there's a time and a place, and if you're a 14-year-old girl with zero talent and you want to lip sync some song,
fucking shots fired,
and then have 1,000 people see it, great. Go have fun. You're famous now for 4.5 seconds. I don't care. But if you're a medical professional dancing in the hallways of a hospital,
yeah. They're they're nurses.
Oh, jeez.
Let that go viral.
Yeah. That's Matt Bellak right there.
Would it make it worse if it was a surgeon?
Oh, yes, it would make it even worse.
That'd make it worse?
Way worse.
Yeah. So you don't like
I almost don't mind if it's like the lady that works the front desk at the hospital, like the admin lady that gives out the wristbands. She could probably get away with it on her way to the copy machine. She does a little shuffle dance or whatever. The Cupid shuffle.
Doctors.
While she's getting pens out of the supply box closet. But you raise up even to the first person that takes your blood pressure. No, I don't want that person dancing and singing.
So what if it's a group of real estate brokers or something like that?
Have at it all day long.
I don't want to see that either.
I don't want to see it, but it's not going to drive me insane.
So you're more mad that you should be saving lives, not taking TikToks.
Am I alone on this? Yes, 100%.
Okay.
100%. First off,
that'd be fucked up if someone died and they're now taking a TikTok.
And then this is what drives me crazy. They're all involved in. There's 6, 7 nurses together doing it.
Yeah.
And another one filming it, and then someone else uploading it. There's a whole lot going on here.
You hear somebody coding in the background.
Yeah. They're editing. They're putting graphics on it. Somehow there's smoke appears out of nowhere.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
You're cool with it.
I don't know. I'm not. I don't think I'm as ruffled by it as you are, though.
Oh, it drives me insane.
Oh, you're tense, Jared.
Oh, it drives me. This is why it really gets me. I'm not on TikTok.
Sure.
And I'm still seeing these. It's still getting into my life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't have a TikTok either, but it's all on Instagram and Facebook. And
and then there's people sharing it. Oh, look at these.
People love it. Also, people are captioning it like this is what I need to get through my day, and they watch
And see, this is another part that really drives me crazy because now they're doing these 6. This is where it started with the nurses. It started with them all with some Sarah McLachlan song, and they're holding up a sign saying, "We're doing this for you, and stay home for us." And this is 12 hours, and then they pull off their mask, and it's all red. It's like, all right, I understand, but I don't need Bob Dylan playing in the background while you're doing the thing. And then now that has progressed to the TikTok dance, and next it'll be doing the Harlem Shuffle, and it just
TikTok's a little absurd. I think I'm holding up signs saying "Stay home." I'm okay with that. Maybe sends a message to people to stay home. But the TikTok, yeah, I get it.
It's a gateway video.
Oh.
It's a fucking gateway video. It starts with a look at me,
Yeah. Who'd be crazy enough to put a camera on them and record it while they were talking? That would be insane. Like,
Yes,
people need to see what I'm saying.
But this is the sacrifice. I left a grilled cheese on the counter at home. That's all That's the only thing that's getting neglected by me right now by doing this.
Yeah, some old guy's not coding.
Yeah, and the worst thing is they're doing it in the hallway. The patients can see them. I'm laying in bed ringing the bell. Like, I can see you dancing.
Ding, ding, ding.
He's knocking his jello
Just
off
going
the
off.
bedside stand.
Hector Salamanca from Breaking Bad. Just ding, 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 ding.
They're out there dancing. No.
And they're TikToking. I don't know. Well,
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Some would say that they're heroes and let them do what they want.
No,
Who are you to say what those heroes can do?
Me. I'm me to say. No one would say that. And they're using up the goddamn Wi-Fi. You ever try to get Wi-Fi in a hospital? It's hard as shit. You can't get on the Wi-Fi.
How are you gonna look up your WebMD?
They're using up all the bandwidth.
Yeah.
I don't like any bit of it.
Well, at least they're heroes, Well, yeah, they are. They're heroes. Well, I think they get. That's it. No, I'm
How
going
about
back.
this? How
They
about
get a
this?
TikTok exemption for being heroes.
How about this? Those videos are usually like six or eight dancing nurses.
Ugh.
There's a lot of other nurses there. You know they're giving those girls side eye.
Yeah. What if
Other ones that are actually working while these girls are spinning and
What if they're jealous they didn't make the cut for the video?
Oh.
Like you did a TikTok
Just like back
without
in
me?
high school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of
Sorry,
course.
you're not in our
Everything's
video.
high school. Doesn't matter how old you get. Everything's still high school. But you know who I feel bad for?
Who's that?
Oh wait, thinking of like just heroes. Like, cause I was like, at least these nurses are heroes. I went to the store the other day. You ever see people are calling grocery store employees heroes now, and I just think that's a stretch. Like, I know that they're out there, like, I guess risking their lives. Are they? I don't know. But like, dude, give it up for your Amazon drivers.
Amazon guys.
People working at Walmart
those guys
are heroes now. Which I'm not saying okay, like they're going to work, but like also they didn't sign up
That's the
to
greatest
be
thing.
on the front lines. Like the guy's like, I didn't get into the bagging grocery game to be a fucking hero and take shit seriously. Like,
And now he's putting his life at risk every single day.
I'd be pissed if I was
so you
like
can buy fish sticks.
Yeah, I'd be pissed if I was a bag boy. And like, you're a hero now. Like, I don't really feel like a hero.
I'm not a hero. I don't.
Yeah, I make
$8 an hour. I'm not a hero.
It's crazy.
You ever work in a grocery store?
I have. Yeah, it's not that good.
I worked in a grocery store. I bagged groceries one summer in Florida, and I made it through. I worked on 4th of July. It was 190 degrees, and that's when you used to carry the groceries out to the parking lot.
Yeah,
it was 109 degrees. Oh, it was the worst. I made it like 2 more weekends. I'm like, I can't do this.
I did both.
But if there was a global pandemic going on when I worked there, I would quit that day.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm sorry, guys. This is not for me, bro.
I don't think I would. Cause they're still making money right now. Like a lot of people are out of work.
They didn't get a raise. They're making regular money.
But they still get to go to work and make money. And like, I mean, okay, you put gloves on and
but they're in the most crowded place in every state is the grocery store right now.
That's true.
Like there's a line outside the door at Rouse. And again, if you signed up for that, cool, God bless you. But these guys just like.
So are they heroes?
I stacked the apples.
Dude.
If they're still doing it, I don't know if they're heroes.
Are they
but
heroes?
They're saving the country.
You seen this kid who helped me out yesterday at Ralph's? What didn't seem like a hero to me, dude. I'm just saying.
He didn't have ice in his veins.
Well,
what happened?
Okay, but when you talk about grocery store employees and doctors in the same breath, like they're both heroes, does that diminish what the surgeon's doing?
That's a stretch.
The Amazon guy saved my life. No, he didn't. No, he did not.
He brought me a new air conditioning filter or something. It's like, all right.
What are you even getting? Well, did you see that one video of the one Amazon guy going like, you're not getting essential items. Like, he's like, dildos are not essential. People are ordering dildos.
Depends on who's ordering it, I
Yeah.
guess. We're coming up on day 35.
You need that dildo.
Somebody does.
I don't know. I feel like if I don't know. But just saying all Amazon employees and restaurants workers are heroes. Dude, my brother works at a restaurant. And he gives people to-go food. I don't think he's a fucking hero.
Give it up for Jason.
Yeah, I don't think he's a hero. He gives people pasta out of a window. I mean, he's doing his thing. Like, and if you asked him, he wouldn't think he's a hero.
No.
My brother's pissed he's working. He's like, why the fuck is my restaurant closed?
He's like, I want to go home.
Yeah. I don't know. He's doing just fine, though. But at least he gets to work, though. That's one thing like he will say, though. He's like, well, I still get to work and get a paycheck. He's got married. Shout out to Jason. Good for you. But I don't know. We're not working. We're just sitting on our fucking fat.
I know. We're just making fun of all the people that are out there doing this. I feel
fat
terrible.
asses getting we're making fun of security guards at the weed clinics, the grocery stores, and nurses.
The grocery
We're just sitting around
restaurants
contributing nothing.
Yeah. Fuck
We're
'em.
like, what losers? What non-heroes? I don't know.
See, we're getting cabin fever, man. I'm not usually an angry guy.
I'm not
I
having.
got so mad at nurses when I saw that video the other day, though.
Yeah, maybe you should start smoking some weed, man. Woosah, a little bit.
I tried mushrooms the other day.
That was fun.
Yeah.
You didn't take enough.
No. I just had a taste.
Just a taste. I'm telling you, you gotta see enough. You gotta take enough to like see God.
Really?
Talk to
you're behind that?
Talk
All
to
right.
talk to a
I'm being
house
peer
plant.
pressured into taking some mushrooms.
Yeah, Anthony, have you ever taken any psychedelics?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
psychedelic guy?
Tony's big into it.
I'm a big shroom guy.
Yes, I got shrooms. Like we did a like a little taste.
Yeah. Just a sample. Honestly, I didn't feel a thing.
Yeah, because you had like two little things. I got more.
We got more? Let me give it a shot.
Let's go crazy tonight.
Tonight?
Let's go deep.
All right.
Start talking
We should do it before the next show.
Start talking to bushes. Ooh,
Can we do the show on mushrooms?
We can.
Nah.
I don't know.
That could go haywire.
I won't.
You down?
Yeah.
I'm a great trip sitter. So.
There you go.
Oh, a trip sitter.
Trip sitter.
Now that's the real hero right there. A trip sitter?
That
Don't
is-
make any TikTok videos. man.
That's an essential business right there. Just Anthony comes to your house
right.
and gives you mushrooms, and then just like tells you like, you got to see this video on YouTube. This is
I
the
li-
one to watch.
This
is the best one to watch.
We're gonna put on some Pink Floyd.
Yeah. You gotta watch
Got you a
The
comfy
Wall.
chair. Let me ask you a question. You're a good trip sitter. Have you ever been a designated driver?
Shit, maybe like once back in the day. But
Okay,
like,
because that's a horrible job. I was gonna ask you, like, what's worse, trip
What?
sitting or being the designated driver?
well, to be fair, when I trip sit, I'm also tripping. I try to make everyone.
Yeah.
okay, I misread. Okay.
Yeah, I'm usually
You're
pretty. If I don't take a high dose, I'm pretty cognizant and like I'm able to take care of everybody, even though I'm high as fuck.
So you're more of a trip guide.
He's
than
a
trip
Yeah,
sitter.
I'm a
I got
shaman.
you.
he's
Okay.
a Sherpa or a shaman.
Okay.
It's I mean, it sounds like a joke, but for those who have done like a whole bunch of psychedelics before, like it is helpful to kind of, especially if you're new at it, to have like a guy being like, it's okay.
I have gotten that advice. People have said you want to do it with people that know what they're doing, and you know, there's certain
knows more?
guidelines. To
Party Marty.
more than expert. Okay.
Dude, I'm a black belt and taking drugs. Let's go.
You're a guru.
Yeah.
All right.
Just go home and eat. By the way, it's not like you have to, it's fun.
What's the worst that can happen?
Take
right?
mushrooms, you realize
What have you
that
got to lose?
you take the you realize that you don't matter, nothing matters, everything's stupid.
Oh, I already feel like that.
yeah,
all
I
the
know,
time.
exactly.
It's gonna feel like a
You're like,
Tuesday.
oh, everything's dumb. Skittles taste hilarious. Like, it's fucking fun.
This one's yellow.
Yeah. This one tastes hilarious. You eat
Okay.
Skittles and yeah, you.
Why aren't we all doing mushrooms?
Everyone
They should have put mushrooms in the envelope with the $1,200 check,
What do you think of.
right? How awesome would that be? Fucking if Obama was still here,
Everyone. That's what everyone
we
should
would have
have.
got shrooms and $1,200.
Everyone should just eat a bunch of psychedelics. And, like everyone should have like that in case of emergency. Psh, break glass and just take.
Pull here if you're
Just
pull here.
take psychedelics. But there'd be no social distancing. People would hug each other too much.
Yeah,
They'd be out there like loving and hugging.
I'm down. If I got COVID from a hug, I'm down. I mean,
bad
all
way.
right, a couple weeks in the hospital,
It's not a bad way to get it.
and then you're immune. Then it's hugging
You'd
everybody.
rather get it from a hug than eating like a bat.
That's a bad.
You know what I'm saying? Or something stupid like that. Or like just going to the grocery store, having some hero give you your pizza, and then you get it that way.
It's the best way to get it.
Hug.
A big titty hug.
Now you're throwing titties into the mix.
Well, is it going to be a sweaty Matt Bellak hug?
That's
Still not
not
bad.
as
Still not a
good.
bad way to get it.
It's not as
I mean,
good as
not
a
a bad
soft,
way.
gentle embrace of a boob.
Well, that's what I was picturing.
Yeah. Why did my brain go to just like hugging your
Look,
bro?
I love you, man.
Yeah, I went to
Like,
just like
wow.
Anthony giving me a hug or something like that. It's okay, dude.
He's a very good trip guide.
He is, yeah.
I got hugged by my trip sitter, and now I got COVID.
That's how you got. As you could say, how'd you get coronavirus? I took a trip. I'm like, where'd you go? And you're like, I don't know.
Out there, man.
Jupiter, dude. Yeah,
Skittleville.
Skittles. Don't knock taking Skittles while you're tripping. They're very tasty.
They make Skittles better.
It makes everything cooler.
Damn. I got to get in on this.
Yeah, you'll probably cry, but good cry.
No, I don't know, because I'm a happy drunk.
Yeah.
It has no correlation?
No.
These are happy tears.
Yeah, they're happy.
Oh, okay.
Like you'll cry, but it'll feel great.
Yes.
Like crying feels like Good.
Now, where can we get this?
Where can we
Don't fucking bust anybody.
His name's John Thomas, and he lives.
Are shrooms legal in LA yet?
No. I have a.
They're legal some places.
A small amount sitting in a cigar box that I've had for a long time that we just never took.
So are they aging?
I think they're fine though.
Here's one thing I was surprised when I ate the ones that you gave me. They didn't taste horrible. I've always heard they taste.
Yeah, you're also drunk. Also, I recommend actually doing it when you're not like drinking, like just going and taking them totally sober. You probably feel it more. Alcohol kind of messes the effects.
All right. So sober, shroom.
Good people around you. If you're tripping around I
gotta get some new friends.
Like a fluffy dog or something to have around is great. But here's the problem though: when you trip, you don't want to sit in an apartment. You want to be out.
No, absolutely. I don't want to.
You want to be out with nature. Like we were supposed to be going to Boulder, Colorado in 2 days. Wait, tomorrow? No,
Friday.
Tomorrow. Yeah. When this comes out, we should have been in Boulder, Colorado. That would have been a good time to do it.
We were supposed to be in Boulder, Colorado, and then Denver on 420. Could have done it then.
Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, we'll do it next time.
The world's shutting down.
We'll do it live.
Fuck it, we'll do it live. What do you think of marching bands?
Speaking of tripping,
I just well, I was thinking about just things like opening up again for some reason, and I thought because remember we were talking about yesterday going to a county fair.
Yeah.
And I thought that's something that should never open back up.
We're done with county fairs.
They shouldn't open back up. And then I don't know why I was just thinking right now, but marching bands in the same.
You're getting rid of marching bands. Post-COVID, post-COVID.
No marching bands.
World has no marching bands.
More importantly, no more county fairs.
Well, here's the thing about marching bands. County fairs, maybe. Marching band, I don't think anyone would notice if we never had them again.
Never.
It's not going to be 3 years from now. People are going to be like, hey, where's the tuba guys?
When's the last time you were excited to see a marching band?
I remember the day. Hell, I remember the exact minute.
Okay.
The last time I was 12 years old. I'm mocking one of his jokes, by the way. But this is 100% true. I was 12 years old.
Yeah.
My brother was marching in the high school band.
Fucking Chuck was in a band
for the Orange Bowl parade in Miami the night before the Orange Bowl game. And we were on.
Play?
He played drums, of course.
Oh yeah.
That's the coolest marching band thing, right?
Oh, he thinks he was fucking Tommy Lee.
Because he was in marching band?
But he had to try songs. Oh, he's going to be so mad at me.
No one's ever happy. Wait, you don't ever tell someone hey, I'm in marching band, and they're like, that's fucking dope, dude.
No.
I need to hear so much more about that.
Yeah. So he was the cool drummer, because he was in a rock band then, but he played in the marching band with the helmet and the plume and everything. You get rid of marching bands, man. Think of the ripple effect. The plume manufacturers in America are going to have nothing to do. What are they going to do with it?
I'm trying to think when the last time I even saw a marching band was.
The only time I ever seen was high schools and parade. I mean, football games and
college basketball and football.
It's a marching band at a basketball game?
College football. Like they're in the bands and the section, they're playing their
again.
thing.
No one at the college basketball game misses the marching band. We can.
Wait a minute. Yeah,
their biggest song is Gary Glitter, who was a pedophile. That's the greatest marching band anthem of all time.
Wait, was he a pedophile?
Huge pedophile.
What?
That's why they got mad. Didn't they use that song in The Joker? And people got mad because they used a song by a pedophile. Meanwhile, marching bands have been playing that at every football game for the last 30 years.
You ever hear any Michael Jackson music?
All right.
I don't think he was.
Allegedly,
yeah. Was Gary Glitter was caught red-handed?
I don't know the whole story.
Yeah.
All I know is every time I hear that story, I'm like, oh yeah, that guy's a pedophile.
Well,
I don't really look up details and facts and stuff.
Yeah, someone says pedophile, you just instantly are like, he's guilty.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Well, that's the thing with being an accused pedophile. You're either an accused pedophile or you're saying, I'm not a pedophile. It's a no-win sitch. You just want to stay out of that.
No one believes you.
Yeah,
you have to say it.
Sure, you're not a pedophile.
Sure, you're not.
Yeah, you just want to stay out of that loop.
You're just walking around like, hey, guess what? I'm not. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
A no pedophile trophy.
I don't know, man. I think pedophiles should have a parade. There should be marching bands. No more marching bands.
I don't think there's going to be. There's not going to be a parade. You may not have to make this movement. When's the next time there's going to be a parade? You think people are going to Times Square for New Year's Eve?
Yeah.
They will. The next big holiday is going to be 4th of July.
I think as soon as people are allowed to start going out to places, they're going to.
Well, this is what I've realized over the last couple of days. There are so many dumb people in this country. I mean, it's just flooded. You saw what happened in Michigan yesterday. And when I first saw that, I thought that was like an Onion article. People gathered a march in protest of social distancing. I was like, you can't get more ironic than that. So they all converge on Lansing, Michigan to protest social distancing. And it's like, you can't help these people. You can't.
God, Michigan sucks. Can we add that to the states list?
Go over
Connecticut
to
sucks.
Flint and have a glass of water.
Connecticut sucks. Michigan sucks.
So they all go down there and protest. And then I was, I don't even. There's that many dumb people. Thousands. It wasn't 4 or 5 people with Confederate flags. It was thousands of people went there.
Well, there's like that thing where people are saying now, they're like, I'd rather die than watch this country close up. Like, really?
And this is how dumb people are. So like, we're a little bit behind where Spain and Italy are in when it affected us. So I wanted to see if Spain was still in quarantine. So I Googled, I was going to Google, is Spain in quarantine? And the first thing that came up is Spain in Italy.
Is it?
I was like,
is Spain in Italy?
Did it come up on there?
It has, is Spain in Europe?
Okay.
Is Spain in Italy?
Thank you.
Is Spain Hispanic?
What language do they speak in España? Yeah. The first thing they want to know is on I guess some people learned yesterday that it was not in Italy, but they still weren't sure if it was in Europe. So, yeah. That's the number 2 Google thing, is Spain and Italy. Yesterday was number 1, so we're getting smarter.
It sounds like a bunch of people are just, I don't know, maybe that's, the only thing there's
I'm no Magellan, but really?
Yeah, I mean, Tim.
They typed that out. That wasn't autofill. That was typed in.
Nurses are doing TikTok videos. You don't think regular people don't know where Spain is?
We're so dumb.
It's like everyone's stupid now. By the way, you think we're smart? You think you and me are smart guys? Like,
not at all.
Not that. I just found out. I think it was like.
And I'm so much smarter than almost every person I see every day.
Dude, 3 or 4 weeks ago, I just found out Stephen Hawking was British because he never had an accent. You know. So that's how dumb I am.
He speaks through a computer.
I was like, he's British. And I was like, oh. He doesn't sound British. That's how stupid I am. And I'm making fun of nurses for doing TikTok videos. I mean, it's all relative.
But you have a point though. But
also, I'm not in charge. I'm not in charge of anyone's life though.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want me.
Thank God.
Yeah. Like,
they gave you 1 goldfish years ago. That didn't work out well.
Well, dude, my goldfish lived a long time.
All right.
I think it was 8 years.
That sounds like a lie.
32 years this goldfish lived.
Numbers are going down.
I did have a hamster live a long time. I nursed a hamster back to life with my bare hands.
I had.
You just skip right over that.
CPR?
Almost.
What happened?
I swear to fucking God. My brother had.
I almost let that one fly by. All right, go ahead.
My brother had a hamster, and he's an idiot, dude. He put it in his head. He put a hamster on his head, and then put like a hat on his head, and was like walking around. And I went to like knock his hat off his head, and the hamster went flying, and it hit the ground, and like, dude, literally like broke its like back. I guess it like couldn't move. It was like dying. It was. Hold on. There's a happy ending. So. It's
a terrible start.
Would make sure to eat food and water by hand every day, and after like a week, it like built its strength back up, and like it lived for a while after.
You think it healed a broken back in a week because you fed it?
God, it's one of those.
That's your nursing? Yeah, so I fed it and gave it water for a week, and then it was miraculous.
I helped him walk and stuff. He had like a broken hip or something, basically. He was getting wet tail real bad, and I nursed this guy. You don't know what wet tail is, dude. I'm basically a veterinarian.
You're making me nauseous.
Okay. Well.
So, if whoever is in charge of giving this guy an adopted dog, I want you to hear. I know it was sounding good with the goldfish story, but you broke your hamster's back.
I saved a hamster's life. Who's more qualified to watch a dog than me? I forgot.
Me, Anthony, Elena, everyone, Gage, everyone I know.
I have a 37.
The homeless guy outside shitting on the sidewalk.
A 38-year-old goldfish. I've brought a hamster back with my bare hands.
It doesn't count if you almost killed the hamster.
I knocked the hat off his head. I didn't know the hamster was under that. My brother to this day says, since I knew the hamster was under his hat and I tried to maliciously kill it.
That sounds right.
He's like, I was getting too much attention with my whole hamster hat gag. But I didn't know the hamster was under there. I saved the hamster's life. All right, we'll get off this. Dude, I tell you what, dude. All right, I was just gonna say, let's get a hamster.
How did we come up with hamsters?
I literally almost said, let's get a hamster, break its back, and watch me nurse it back to hell. But I don't think that's a good idea.
Next week we're doing that.
Yeah, just like
We're doing that. You think I'm good with hamsters? Watch what I do to this dog. Three-legged dog comes coming back.
I'll make a TikTok video out of me bringing him back to life.
Million views.
We'll do it. We'll have like a Willie Nelson song playing in the background or something. Well, I'm just helping him.
I've been listening to a lot of Willie Nelson, man.
I know that's why he came to me, because you're always blasting Willie now.
I do this thing when I get into not that I just got into Willie Nelson, but when I get into music, I'll just listen to like the same song or the same 3 songs just on loop, on just over. A couple weeks ago it was Hall & Oates.
Yeah,
I listened to Hall & Oates 24/7 for like 3 weeks in a row.
Quick interjection. We just found out that there's that thing called the Call & Oates emergency line or something like that.
Oh my God.
John
This
Oliver
is getting me. Listen. I don't know the suicide prevention hotline.
I don't know the number. Fuck.
But if you guys are out there and you're feeling down and you're feeling sad and you need to reach out,
you can dial a number. It's called the Call & Oates hotline. Look it up. I don't know.
it's a real thing.
It's a real number, and it'll just you can select one of 4 Hall & Oates songs that you can hear in a bind. Like if you're in a pinch and you just need to hear some Hall & Oates.
You just dial 729 Oates, I think, or 726 Oates. I think it's the number.
Is that it? It's somewhere.
Call & Oates.
Yeah, we saw it on an episode of John Oliver the other day.
Oh, I've known about this for years.
But
It's not
I
new.
called it. It works.
Oh, I called it years ago.
I listened to Private Eyes in a pinch.
So you just dial a number and hear a Hall & Oates song at your fingertips.
It helped me
It's
out.
got me through a lot of lonely nights.
Think of if you get trapped in an elevator, and you're like, "Oh, I got to kill some time."
There you go. You got your choice of 4.
Private Eyes.
So last month was Hall & Oates month for me.
This week, this is definitely a Willie Nelson month.
Yes. I've been listening to Willie Nelson and Waylon Jennings
This is me and
40.
Willie. This is me and Willie.
Yeah.
I don't
love
not
Willie
like
Nelson.
Willie, but
I love Willie. I almost got to meet him once.
the Nels.
Yeah.
I would like to hang out with him.
Oh.
He seems like a cool fucking
Yeah.
guy. But
I never told you this?
no.
Remember Meisner Park? You ever go to a concert at Meisner Park?
Yeah.
In Florida, there's a concert venue. It's like an amphitheater. It's an amphitheater. It's outdoor amphitheater, and the cool thing about that is it's in this little city, a little cityscape. City.
It's called Meisner Park. It's
Meisner
like a
Park.
little.
I don't know, it's like a little block of
outdoor
outdoor
mall.
shops and stuff, and the amphitheater is right there, and it's almost like a little city park.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't have tickets for the show, you can just hang outside the fence.
I did it a lot,
and
yeah.
hear the music. And people go down there with their lawn chairs and their coolers and stuff, and they just sit outside and they listen to the music. And Willie Nelson was playing there, and it was sold out one day. And my buddy Craig calls me up and he's like, "Hey, you want to go check out, Willie Nelson?" And I'm like, "Hey, it's sold out." And he's like, "No, I didn't know about this." He's like, "No, we'll just go down there, we'll take a cooler, and we'll just hang outside and listen to the music."
Yeah.
And that's a good concert to just hang out and listen to,
Willie?
Yeah. Because you don't need the visuals and stuff.
No Billie Eilish, but yeah, pretty good. Yeah.
Well, so we go down there and we're hanging right outside the gate. Everybody's out there with their coolers, having a good time and everything. The opening band is playing, and then we kind of walk up to the fence there, and it had a list of who else was coming to Meisner Park. So we're just checking the calendar out, and this girl starts talking to my buddy Craig. Just strikes up conversation, and we're talking, and it's just me and Craig, and I've been friends with Craig since we're 6 years old. We're like, almost practically brothers, right? So she's talking to him, and I don't know what gave her this vibe. But, all right, sometimes I make weird wardrobe choices sometimes.
Sometimes?
And I happen to be wearing like a sleeveless shirt that was like burlap. I don't know. I got it at some thrift store.
What?
It was an odd choice, granted.
Dude.
But
Dude,
if you
no, you're not getting away with that one. Burlap?
I might still have it in the bottom of a trunk or something.
What is burlap? I hear burlap sack. I think Great Depression, 1920s.
100% looked like a potato sack.
Oh my god.
And the sleeves are kind of frayed, but it kind of looks a little country. I used to go to like honky tonks and shit. So it's a little frayed, but it is sleeveless, which is kind of an odd choice, especially for me. And I'm standing next to Craig, and Craig's like a big 6'5", ball-headed.
I love Craig.
at that time, he probably had an earring, a nose ring, and which can also sound kind of gay. He's bald with a nose ring. He's not gay at all, but he could kind of, I don't know. So me and him are standing there, and she starts talking to him, and she gets like just really excited about talking to me and him like together, and she says to him, "Is this your partner?" Now Craig, who's just a normal dude, thinks, yeah, we've been friends since we're 6. Yeah, it's my partner, it's my buddy, but doesn't say it's my buddy. He's just like, yeah, it's my partner. And she gets like super excited. Like now she's talking to 2 gay guys, right? And I hear her say this, and I'm like, I knew what she meant, but I didn't give a shit. I didn't correct her. I'm like, this is going nowhere. I don't care if she thinks I'm gay. Who cares? And but she starts getting real excited, and the next thing she says is, "You guys want to go to the show?" So I'm like, what? And she said,
yes, queen.
She said that her cousin is Willie Nelson's harmonica player, which is kind of a weird 6 degrees of separation.
It's pretty cool.
Right.
Yeah.
So now I'm like, okay, she thinks I'm gay, but we're probably going to get into the show, so I'm just going to low-key this, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't even have to say anything to Craig. He's completely oblivious to it. And she starts getting real excited, and then she said, this is why I know she thought we were gay, because she said, I don't know if you know this, but Willie Nelson wrote a song for Brokeback Mountain. And I'm like, all right, where is this going? What are we talking about here, And yeah, she's like, oh yeah, he's an ally. I'm like, okay, well, no, he wrote Whiskey River. That's what he wrote. I don't know about Brokeback Mountain. But I'm here to see Whiskey River, So she gets all excited. And now here's the crazy thing. Like, I've gotten millions of backstage passes. I've been to a ton of shows backstage. I'm lucky enough that I know lots of people in bands, and I'm always getting in for free. And a lot of times when you get a VIP pass or a backstage pass, you pick it up at will call, there's tickets in the envelope. Well, you don't need the ticket. You just need the pass. And I've never sold those tickets. I would never do that. But occasionally I'll take those tickets and I'll go outside. If someone can't get in, you give some random person tickets to get in the show. And turns out there's a term for that. When you have extra tickets for a show, if you don't want to sell them, you just give them to somebody. It's called miracling them.
Miracling?
You never heard that term?
No.
I think it's a Grateful Dead thing.
I heard like blessing, like I blessed them.
Right. It's like a Grateful Dead thing. So if you have extra tickets to a show, whatever, maybe you bought 4, 2 of your friends don't show up, you get there, instead of selling them, you just give them to some kid that loves the band, and it's called miracling, and it's like a cool thing to do.
Yeah.
Unbeknownst, I've done that hundreds of times.
We did that in Milwaukee.
I do it all the time because I always get extra tickets, and I will never sell them, but occasionally, if it's a sold-out show, I'll give them to people. So I just figured this was like karma coming back to me. I'm like, I've given enough of these tickets away. That all right, this is cool. I'm gonna go see Willie Nelson now.
No, you gotta blow a harmonica player. That's how you're getting those tickets.
So she's telling Craig that she's gonna get us, passes for the show, and I wasn't like blown away because, like I said, I've kind of done this, and like her cousin was the harmonica player, which I thought was just the funniest thing. It's not like, my cousin's Willie Nelson or David Allan Coe or something, whatever. The harmonica player. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, is she really
gonna... Yeah, we can't all have cool cousins, Tim, all right? Harmonica player for Willie Nelson is pretty cool for some people, all right?
Right. So she's like, all right, wait here. I'll go get you guys passes.
Okay.
And she's only doing it because she thinks she's being extra cool for giving 2 gay guys tickets to see Willie Nelson.
Maybe she thought you were homeless. You were wearing a burlap sack. You know what I'm saying?
She didn't tell us about any song track he wrote for homeless guys.
By the way, she probably didn't think you knew who Willie Nelson was. Because she thought you were some gay burlap guy who doesn't know who Willie. She's like, he wrote for Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah, this homeless guy's really gonna like this country song going on there. And so she goes inside, and she comes back, and she couldn't get passes, but she got wristbands. But she could only get 1 wristband. The show was actually had already started. So she only gets 1 wristband. And like I said, I've been to enough of these concerts. Like, I know how they work, So I told Craig, I was like, all right, here, Craig, here's what you got to do. Take the wristband. You go in the side entrance right here. And I've never even been to Miser Park, but every concert's kind of the same. I said, walk by. The first guy that's going to look for your wristband, you look him right in the eyes, and you say, hey, what's up, man? You show him your wristband. You walk by. Then you get to the side entrance to the stage. There's going to be another guy standing there. You look him right in the eyes, and you say, hey, what's up? And then you go inside. Do that 2 or 3 times. After you go by a guy 3 times, he's not going to ask for your wristband anymore. Come back out to the field, throw me the wristband. Craig does exactly that. He goes in, he walks by, he says hi to the guy, walks in, calls me. He's like, dude, I'm on the stage. I'm like, you got in? He's like, I'm on the, like, I'm like, he's like, what, like where we stand for the foos?
Yeah.
I'm on the stage,
Yeah,
bro.
for Willie Nelson.
Yeah. I said, all right, cool, perfect. Look that guy in the eyes, come out here and throw the wristband over. Does exactly that, comes out, and it's a chain link fence at the front of the venue because it's a grass field. He comes out, he throws the wristband over. He walks back in. The guy doesn't even ask him anymore because he's seen big half-gay Craig walk by like 3 times.
Looks like Mr. Clean or something. Yeah.
He's got a rainbow flag. so Craig goes in and throws me the wristband. I put it on. Walk right through, say hi to the guy, say hi to the next guy, walk in. Craig's standing on stage 4 feet away from the bass player, Willie Nelson. We watched the whole freaking show. Fucking perfect. And then we walked, and then we kind of got bold, even though we only had one wristband. You know, you're up there for like 40 minutes, and then people are like, oh, yeah, whatever. Nobody even asks anymore once you're on like the stage. We walked to the other side, and we walked like behind the whole band to the other side of the stage. And if you ever seen a Willie Nelson show, they, of course, they close with On the Road Again. You know, and they play him off. They play the song, and he sings it, and then when he's done, he walks off. And I've seen a lot of people. I don't get like starstruck anymore, but when he came over and he took his guitar, and if you know anything about Willie Nelson, he's been playing the same guitar for like 70 years probably, and he's got this old acoustic guitar that he still takes on the road with him. I can't even believe it. It's got a big giant hole below the sound hole. He's played it so many times. And he brings it over, and his guitar tech takes it and comes over to the table. That's literally like we're leaning against the table, and the guy comes over with the guitar, and I'm like, Craig, that's fucking Willie's guitar. It's right there. And he set it there, and it was just like, you know, like in Pulp Fiction when they open the case and it just glows. It was like that. So they put the guitar in there, and that was like to me like as exciting as seeing the band was we were right next to the guitar.
That's pretty dope, dude.
It was pretty badass.
All because you were a potentially gay burlap guy.
Yeah. So ride with it, man. Don't be homophobic, guys.
Well, you know.
And then, like a year later, Willie Nelson comes back to town and he's playing with John Fogerty at what's the one in West Palm Beach?
The
Cruzan Amphitheater.
Cruzan, yeah.
So they're playing Cruzan, and I'm with my girl. I'm with John, with my girlfriend at the time, and we're at the show, and I see that girl. I guess she lives in South Florida or something.
Oh.
I see the cousin. she goes walking by and grabs Jen and goes, turn around real quick.
It's my girlfriend.
I don't want my cover to be blown, yeah. So shout out to Willie Nelson's harmonica player. He hooked me up.
I bet you Willie Nelson's harmonica player is a gay guy who's into dudes that look like you. And her cousin was scouting.
She's not even his cousin.
No.
She was just scouting.
Yeah. You were groupies. That's what you were.
Take one for the team.
You just didn't have to blow him or nothing? You just got back there?
Man, no, and then Willie, when they finish, Willie comes off. He's 107 years old.
Yeah.
So he comes off and goes like straight to the bus. And then the band continues to play literally for like 10, 15 more minutes. They just keep looping on the road.
Willie's just out.
And Willie gone. Yeah.
I got a goldfish his age.
It's not as high as Willie, I can tell you that.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's God, I wish I remember the fucking goldfish name. That's a cool Willie Nelson story. It
was great.
Yeah, I never met him. I would like to hang with him.
For sure.
I don't know I like some of his songs. I mean, he's Willie fucking Nelson.
Yeah.
He's not, that's cool that you got to see like the guitar though.
Yeah. And we were right. I mean, we were literally, when he was singing, I was
You could have
probably
just like smashed it.
No, I would.
I'm not saying you
with you.
would.
What is going on in your brain,
You're a
bro?
crazy burlap guy. That's what crazy burlap guys do. They fucking
Willie
smash
Nelson's
guitars.
Guitar.
No. Okay.
So if you ever have extra tickets, give them to somebody, and then sometime you'll
Miracle
be at a show.
them.
Miracle them, and then someday you'll be at a show and they'll give you tickets, and it all works out, man.
You should do that at Dope City shows. Buy like 10 tickets, and then just start miracling the tickets to any gay homeless person wearing a burlap sack. That's what we want in our shows.
I'll invite them in.
Hell yeah.
I've had people. You have never had anyone think you're gay.
Not that I know of, but probably. Not that I know of, but probably. I've probably done some shit.
You gotta spruce up your wardrobe a little bit,
probably
bro.
just like, does anyone have a sweater? It's cold. And they're just like,
I got gay bashed once.
You got gay bashed? What is that?
We were right around the same period. I don't know what's going on, man.
You were putting some vibe out there.
I don't know, but I was playing in a band, and we used to play at a lesbian bar, which was so much fun. We played in a band that was, some originals, but a lot of cover songs and stuff. And we would play every Saturday night. We would play this lesbian bar in Fort Lauderdale, So much fun, man. It was just like a 3-hour party. And we were on break one time, and Beverly McClellan was singing, and Phil was also singing, and me and Phil are standing on the sidewalk out front, and it was Wilton Manors, which is kind of like the gay part of Fort Lauderdale. But it's a real popular bar. And New Moon, we were playing New Moon, and we're standing outside on our break. And if you ever played like in a bar band, like it's all about the break. It's not about the songs. You play for like, 25 minutes, and then you take like a 45-minute break, and you play for another 25 minutes, take a 45-minute break.
Drinking free beer.
Yeah. But because it's the gay bar, there's really no action going on for me and Phil in between. So we're standing on the sidewalk.
That's a choice. There could be a lot of action. You're choosing to not.
It wasn't a gay. It was a lesbian. It was a lesbian bar.
They don't want what you got. No.
Yeah. So we're on break, and we're standing out front, and because it was like the gay part of town, some guys drove by, and Phil's a super. I mean, he was wearing a sarong probably at the time. So
a sarong.
It's like a wrap, But Phil was a dog. I mean, he was a puss hound, And we're playing this lesbian bar, and these guys drive by, and they had eggs in their car, and they called us all fags. They threw eggs at us.
Jeez.
I was like, what is wrong with you? Went and bought eggs to go throw it at a... And they threw it at me and Phil, the only 2 straight guys in the entire town. And I'm like... I had a girlfriend at the time, but I'm like, Phil wants to fuck every girl in here. And they're calling us fags?
Well, that whole thing still weirded me out. People who like want to bash other people, just like.
By the way, is there a gayer way to gay bash someone than call them a fag and throw an egg at them and speed away? It's like, pull over, man.
That's like a super passive aggressive way. Like,
I'll tell you why they do it. Like, because if you ever been to Wilton Manors, there are like guy gay bars there. Those guys are all ripped. They're all
fuck you
ripped.
Yeah.
No one's starting to fight. Fuck, the lesbians there would have beat the shit out of these guys.
You don't want to.
You don't want to fuck with anyone like that.
You don't want to lose a fight at a gay bar because they'll fuck
They did
you.
pick the 2 safest guys to throw eggs at me.
Yeah, you guys weren't gonna do shit.
No. We started crying. The girls.
They're like, hit that one in the burlap sack. You ain't gonna do shit, dude. Well, I mean, I don't know. You hanging out.
It's a better time now, though. This is.
I mean. There was, but here. Okay, so that was in Wilton Manors, South Florida. Like what?
That's like Haight-Ashbury. Like that's a super gay area,
right? And there's still shit like that happening. Can you imagine if you lived in like some super conservative part of Alabama and you're trying to be gay? It'd be terrible.
I also think that like that's why that girl from the Willie Nelson concert got so excited. I don't know if she's from Texas or what. I don't think gets to hang out with gay people that often. So that was like her Sex in the City moment,
You think Willie Nelson's not getting a big gay crowd?
No. God,
no.
Have you been to a show?
No.
He's cool, but his crowd is a little bit behind.
They're like,
yeah.
Well, what are you gonna do? Maybe he should write more Brokeback Mountain songs and.
Well, had either of you ever heard that Willie Nelson wrote a song for Brokeback Mountain?
No.
Yeah, no. He's record company's like, all right, you can do this, but you got to give a fake name, and we don't want any credit for this. A lot of banjo.
Ding 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 ding. I don't know. I've never been a big Willie guy. I said it. I said it like 5 times. But what else we got going on there, Slim? Hopefully one day we'll get out of here and go hit the road again.
We'll be on the road again.
On the road again. May 20th and 21st.
That's what we're hoping for.
It's going to happen.
May 20
and 21.
20 and 21, San Jose Improv.
Yeah.
The beautiful Jose Theater.
Hopefully. And then we got the 10th in Brea. That's going to happen of June.
Mm-hmm. And then we go to the Great Northwest. No, we stop at...
Tacoma, Spokane, then Boise. We're going to book some more stuff, man. We'll keep you posted. Follow the Facebook. Follow the Instagrams. Follow the Tim's TikTok. Anything else you got?
Yeah, tell a friend. Check out Dope City, man. We're going to keep trying to do this.
Dope City till the day we die on all social media. And take care of each other. Take care of your hamsters and your goldfish. Wash yourselves. And bye.
Cheers, guys.